Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we're going to perform a screen replacement in this Moto G31. And as you can see, it still works, but it's not looking good. So this Moto G31 is technically working. Touchscreen is good. The screen is displaying the same color as it did before, but it's not anymore safe to use because of the cracked display, and it can cause injury to your fingers or cause a lot more damage if water has penetrated through the cracks on the glass. So this is kind of a very interesting smartphone because you can see that it's well built for a very plasticky smartphone. As you can see here, the adhesives are really strong. David has to reuse this later on, so we're gonna do this as cleanly as possible. So we're just gonna slice through the adhesives and then pull out the back cover. The back cover is just a cover, no fingerprint scanner installed on that one, so no attached flex cable to watch out for. This is the replacement display, and we're gonna continue by unscrewing the screws that attaches the motherboard shroud to the chassis. You can see it's got a lot of battery. In terms of the surface area, it's consuming over half of the device. There's also a shroud for the daughter board at the bottom here, and David is gonna take out more screws hidden under these tapes. Remove the SIM card tray, and then we're gonna pry off another part of the chassis. So this one is different from your Samsung Galaxy smartphones, wherein the screen is attached to the side panel of the chassis itself. This one is just another plastic that is covering the main board and the daughter board. The battery is partially covered, especially the connectors, but it's mostly exposed. We're gonna detach the connector for the display, and we're gonna attach the replacement display connector, and of course the power cable from the side of the chassis. It's very tricky because there's no power button on the actual device itself, and we're just gonna try plugging in a charger, see if it works. And David is now giving up on this side panel, and she's just gonna press on the button on the side, and voila! The Moto G31 is now booting up. Normally, touchscreen is responding, and now it's successfully booted up. Touchscreen is good to go. So we're gonna detach this one, properly shut it down, and remove the damaged display on the front. But first, we're gonna remove the battery because the connector for the display is embedded underneath the battery. And this is the one. We're gonna pull it off and then remove the display itself. And as you can see, there's still an attached tempered glass on the device. So this is kind of a lesson that although tempered glass is effective for small drops, if you drop on top of the display itself, no tempered glass can protect it from the impact or the damage that can occur after that one. So tempered glass just for minor drops, but if you drop something super heavy on your smartphone, the tempered glass can break, and of course, due to the impact, the screen itself underneath it. We're gonna test fit the replacement display. It's looking good. Now we're gonna put fresh liquid glue on the sides after we cleaned it up. and so it will allow the replacement display to sit flush on the chassis. As you can see here, we're going to avoid the camera glass. The adhesive should clear off the camera glass. We're going to install the connectors, the battery, and the cover for the main board and daughter board. Also going to install this retaining clip for the power button or the fingerprint scanner, and a lot of screws will have to be reinstalled. And we're almost done. So if you want to revive your old Moto smartphone, you have this exact model, you can visit Sydney CBD Repair Centre, or if you can't, just like our friends from the US and Europe, you can send in your broken smartphone and let David do the repair for you. Once he's done, he's gonna send back the fixed smartphone back to you. It's convenient, especially if you don't have the time to go out, or you really just don't have a qualified technician near your area. This one is good. Cameras are working, buttons are working. We're gonna reinstall the SIM card tray and the back cover, and we're done. So if you have any questions, guys, if you want to have a free quote, you can message David, and this exact repair will be applied to your device. This is what he does day in, day out here in the shop. And of course, if we have extra tempered glass like this one, we're gonna give it to you for free. And just for one swipe, we're gonna install this tempered glass. And I hope you enjoyed, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you again next time. Cheers!
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.